Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays, The Binding of Isaac's today's daily challenge as Samson. So I'm giving this a good go as my laryngitis has potentially disappeared, so we'll see how well this goes. Now, first thing I need to be aware of is right away I've started with the golden key because we are going all the way to Mega Satan. So this is going to be a long daily run if I can survive. Now, of course, this means that angel deals will be a little bit easier, but I've got to remember to decline the first devil deal that is offered to me, which may be difficult depending on what actually is presented to me, because there might be something really good. You never know. Right, let's keep extinguishing these fires. There we go. And we'll just wipe out these horrible jumpy flamey thingies. Go away. Leave me alone. I should probably get hit by something. There we go. Let's just increase my damage a little bit, because Samson is a true fanatic and improves their damage the more damage they take. Of course, there is a cap to that, and of course you can get killed by it, so you do have to actually be careful. Oops, Daisy didn't mean to grab the full heart there. I probably only wanted to grab one of the half hearts, but oh well, it's what is done is done. Okay, so let's extinguish this horrible enemy. And you're dead. What's in the shop today? Ooh, lucky pennies. Lovely. I mean, yes, it's annoying to see the jumping heads this early on in a room, but, you know, I'll live. And, go on. Get killed. Die. There we go. Wonderful. So we've got a key as well, and 2 lucky pennies. Because I love me some luck. Oh, and wow, that's a good bit of luck as well. More money. Even more money. Fab. So I'm definitely going to buy the soul heart, but I have a sneaking... no curse room. I was expecting a curse room, to be fair, so... Not the end of the world. I was kind of hoping to use the curse room to just increase my damage a little bit more, but I can live. What I will do, though, is I'll deliberately walk into this fire, take a little bit more damage, increase my damage some more, grab that soul heart, and I might grab this card. Ooh. Not the most exciting card. Destruction brings creation with the tower. But if I have a sneaking suspicion that is a secret. Yes, it was a secret door. And we've got some more money. Easy enough. Right, here we go. And grab this, and down we go. So we're going to try and exterminate this boss as quickly as possible. Because, unfortunately, I'm very good at time wasting. So I'm very bad at actually managing to get to the defeat Mum within the 20 minutes that you need to do for boss rush. So I'm going to try, vainly, to attempt to do that today. Whether it'll work out is a different question. Because it's really, I find, dependent on what gear I've got. Because certain gear makes me slower. As daft as that might sound. Because it makes me want to go back and retry certain things. Like go and mess with the shop a lot. So let's keep rolling. Ooh. So at least we've got a soul half and a heart at the moment. So we should be okay as long as we can get ourselves... You know, I really hope we get an arcade. Because an arcade's a really good way for Samson to, one, get money if it has the what's it called, machine. The donation machine. As well as... being able to increase damage and get money. So it's what we're really hoping. So let's go into the shop and see what we've got. Pandora's box is good. Maybe. Now I'm avoiding the Eternal Heart only for the moment. Just in case I do something incredibly stupid. Which, to be fair, is quite likely as I am a raging moron. So it's going to detonate that wall there, because that looked like it was going to be a secret wall, which it was. And we're going to blow up that wall there, so we can get into the devil room without taking any damage. We've got ourselves the torn photo for some extra goodies. Extra attack speed, lovely. Okay, so let's keep running. And we've got some more horrible poos. I don't like you, Dingles. Go away. Die. The thing is, I never actually bothered to learn many of the names of the enemies. Which, the ones that I remember, these are called dips. And I know that one of the bosses is called Dingle. Not to be confused with Tingle from The Legend of Zelda, as I've discovered. Righty. Ooh, Candy Heart. This could be interesting. So I'll get extra stats by picking up hearts, which this could work out alright. So I'm just going to try and murderize these. Okay, I'm going to run back to the shop, and I'm going to grab, that Eternal Tart that's on the floor anyway, and I'm going to grab a bomb. I'm still debating Pandora's box. You know what, I'll take it. If I use it this floor, I think I get keys and bombs, which is useful, but just not exactly what I'm after right now. I think next floor I get an item. What do we got? Keys and bombs. It's a thing. And another secret room. That's fine. I'm not going to bother giving anything to the beggar. I might detonate them. Just bang. There we go. Let's fight the boss. Now, strictly speaking, I could actually have just not attacked this boss, because weirdly, this one, which, again, because I skipped the boss fight screen because I in a rush like that. If you leave it alone and don't actually hit it, after a period of time, it just disappears and drops Plum's Flute, which allows you to summon it. But because I've already got an active item, I'm not going to bother with that. I want a boss item. Preferably, oddly, I kind of want some hearts. So some health would be good, but also some damage. So maybe some synthol or one of the other drugs. I mean, okay. Speedball's useful. Extra speed. None of those are interesting, so off we go. Now, of course, I'm specifically saying that none of those are interesting because, of course, we're trying to do angel deals, which means I've got to not take a devil deal to begin with. So if you see on the left-hand side of the screen, I've got a 24.3% chance of getting a devil deal. Oh dear, that was dumb. That's right, angel deal. And then a just under 10%, 9.5% chance of getting a devil deal. Let's give this a good old squishing. Now, as I've mentioned previously, I'm planning on doing like a couple of daily runs during the week. Maybe not every day, because sadly enough... that was stupid. I walked into that shop. Sadly enough, I do not have the capability of doing a daily run every day, possibly. I've got a lot of other things, because unfortunately I still have a real-time big boy daytime job, so I have to do that. So I unfortunately cannot rely on YouTube in any way, shape or form, as in I make no money from it, which I'm not too worried about. I just do this for the sheer fun more than anything. You know, I'm going to use this matchbook, so that's going to give me a soul heart and some bombs. Lovely. So I'm not too worried. I mean, it'd be nice if I have the chance, so I'm going to try. But there are two games that I'm going to possibly alternate between doing, and that's this Binding of Isaac and the Streets of Rogue, because I really do enjoy the Streets of Rogue as well. Okay, so we managed to warp over to the devil deal. Well, not the end of the world. Okay, so we've got a nice bit of extra damage from the damage we've taken so far, which is good. And we'll grab that little heart, so we've got a little bit of increase of a stat there. There we go. So actually heart damage is going to be useful to me. Now, I've currently got the Keeper's Box type thing. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but when it's fully charged, it spawns a store item that I can purchase, which, you know, it's all well and good. It's just not that helpful, really, sometimes. I don't actually know if it can spawn the more expensive items. I think it can only spawn the cheaper items, like hearts and pills and stuff. But some of them can be quite useful. In truth. Oops, that was really dumb. Just walking straight into another impact there. Goodness gracious, I'm so stupid. Right, let's blow up some enemies here and kill these horrible mushrooms that don't want to take damage. There we go. Die. And down we trot. The golden room, which is what I'm after, because that has our fun item. And again, I've taken some damage again. I'm being a little bit more feckless, reckless with it, because I'm not too concerned, because I know there are hearts around, which is a little bit maybe over the top reckless, but it does increase my damage, and that's kind of what I'm going for here. Is it makes my life easier to increase my damage and take a little bit of damage myself, but hey, I'd rather be able to kill the enemies a little bit quicker. Now, currently we're sitting on 9 minutes 12 on our timer here, so it's I've still got to be a little bit quicker, possibly. Come on. There we go. Right, and in this room we have an item that might be really useful if we do get offered more devil deals, the Mr. Me box. I'm so lazy, didn't mean to do that. Because this I can use to gather 3 items. Okay, so let's quickly go down here and fight the Gurdy. Splat, 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 splat. I mean, considering the damage I'm stupidly taking right now, it's very unlikely I'm going to get a devil deal with a less than 1% chance, but some soul hearts are always good. There we go. Let's plop on down. So I can use this to steal items from the shop and to steal items from devil deals, essentially, which is particularly useful because that gives me quite a nice boost to my ability to still obtain angel deals. So it's just quickly sorting something out there. There we go. Right, let's keep on rolling. I can also use it to find secret passages. If I know there's a wall that is clearly a secret wall, I can use it on it, and that will give me quite a nice boost in that sense. So let's extinguish that. I'm not going to grab that trinket. Don't want that one. There's a couple of trinkets that I will go out of my way to try to get as well. So there are a few that I'm super keen on, shall we say. Such as cancer, because it gives them massively increased rate of fire. Really handy. Curved horn for the damage, they're kind of given. The cracked crown is one of my favourites because it just gives you stat boosts based on what you've already got. So if you've got a lot of miscellaneous stuff, it can give you quite a nice boost. Let's see what's in here. Oh, a golden chest. Okay, well, I got a key. You know what? I'm going to be trying to be clever and use this to grab those bombs. Yeah. There we go. So that's what I can do with it. Now, that was also really dumb because I reckon that is a secret wall. It is not a secret wall, so I do feel a little bit of indication. Okay, so I don't really want that that baby. Because it makes the babies, any of your follower babies, stick a little bit closely to you. And it's all well and good, but it's just not the way I personally like to use them. Oops, daisy. I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful. I wonder if I can get a soul heart. I couldn't remember if there was one in the shop or not. I may need to check. Right, let's put a bomb there. Hopefully we get some soul hearts. There we go. It's 1. It's better than nothing, and it will keep me alive. Well, not only will it keep me alive, it'll also prevent me from missing out on angel/devil deals. No, there wasn't one. That's a shame. Right. I want to charge up my Mr. Me box. Because then I can use that to potentially grab that chest, well, unlock that chest and see what's in it. Unfortunately, if it's an item, it is gonna... No, that's all right. If it was an actual item, it would have required me to then use it again to pull it towards me. But, it was a free unlock, and we got some things out of it, so that's all that matters right now. Splat, splat, splat. Just wiping out the poos. Okay. Okay, so there's another... Go on, hostile. I know you're there. Die. Okay. I'm going to grab those keys. Now, I'm just going to very quickly dart back, explore that final room, because I wonder if on the other side of it there's something useful. Maybe not. Maybe. We'll see. And this is my problem, is I'm a massive completionist. I like being able to know where everything is, and I've explored everything, and because of that, it means that I somewhat struggle with speedruns. Because I find it very easy to essentially not do what you kind of want to do as a speedrunner. I'm bad at it. I'm going to put that down now. There we go. That's exactly the one I wanted. So we've got a basic greed beggar. And you have given me an extra 2% chance of a angel deal. So I'm in a 54% chance. I'm hoping that we get one, because angel deals are harder to get. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, fiddly fart poop. I over anticipated my capabilities there, and I have maybe shot myself in the foot. Yep, I've done it in 54 flipping percent. What do? Waste it all by getting hit by the boss. And I never will claim that I'm good at this game. I will freely admit this here. Unfortunately, I enjoy it. Now, got a 71.9% chance of an angel deal. I need to not take actual heart damage. Otherwise, I'm not getting that angel deal. That was dumb. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I know these little red ones are called globins. Like hemoglobins, which is quite fun. Okay, we're going to grab a little heart there. So we've got a smidgen in more luck, which is nice. That was really dumb of me. I just walked into that one. I'm not saying there should be a counter of where I say I'm really dumb or I've done something dumb. But I think I need to look into doing that, because that would be funny. Accurate and funny. Because 90% of the time, I'll do something really catastrophically stupid. And I'm painfully aware of it. And I think that's the worst part, is I know that I'm an idiot. There we go. And you can die as well. So can your friend. Okay, so that sounds like this room's opened up. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we've got some soul hearts. Yes. And we've got a little bit smaller, so that might be useful. So let's kill this enemy off. And we've got some horrible things here. Oh, goodness, they're coming for me. Come on. I need some more damage. That's really what I need right now, is just some damage increases. Because I don't actually think, other than the iron bar, I don't think I've had not even many, actual physical damage increases. Ooh, that'll be useful. So again, I'm going to need to charge up the box again so I can get that. But not the end of the world. Because it's only 4 charges, so it only takes another 3 rooms to get that. So let's go in here. Oh, it's super gluttony. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, there we go. The worst part is, I have played this game through quite a lot. So I know a lot of the attack patterns, the moves of some of the bosses. But there are just some that I cannot ever seem to avoid. And unfortunately, that, like the ghosty rag thing, is one of them. Literally my anathema. Always messes me up, an absolute treat. Okay, so we're going to go and grab the tears up from the screw, because that is a useful item. There we go. Grabbed that. Now, because again, as I mentioned in other games that I've played, like Stardew Valley, I tend to favour playing with a controller. And it's just because I can have a more comfortable position when I'm playing. I find that to be the case. It's an odd little thing. Like, I remember when I was a kid, it was a lot of keyboard games. Like, I remember playing a lot of Rise of the Triad and Doom and Wolfenstein and those sorts of games using just keyboard and not even the mouse, really. It was just keyboard. But there are other games that I kind of got much more used to. So I got really into real-time strategy as a kid. Really into it. Like, I really loved like the original Age of Empires and Red Alert, Command and Conquer. Weirdly, I had Red Alert first, not Command and Conquer, and then moved on to that. And then moved into Total Annihilation. Now that was a game. Absolutely love it to bits. But real-time strategy, unfortunately, seems to have died a death in our current gaming sphere. Tempest Rising seems to have been the only one recently that's come along with any sort of very of that ilk. And it feels like a very much spiritual successor to the Command & Conquer series, because it really, really plays a lot like a CNC game. Hell, a lot of it just screams Command and Conquer with just the way that it's laid out, the way it's presented. It just is, which is great. It's just, ow. That was annoying. These horrible spiders just messed me up there. Right, I'm going to grab that, and I have a feeling, so we've got the boss. So I'm going to fight the boss, and if I don't need to use the steely stick, I will try and steal the double bombs. Okay, this one I should be able to avoid a lot of the damage from. Should being the operative word. Ooh. There we go. But even thinking about like weird and wonderful games, so I think I had such an esoteric mix of games that I really enjoyed playing. I had some SimCity. I wasn't very good at it again because I was a kid. I didn't really understand how it was, like how it actually played, what it was supposed to do. Goodness, a devil deal with that higher chance of angel. Very odd. Okay. Let's grab that then. So we can use this, and we've stolen the devil deal, and we haven't actually used a devil deal for it. Ha ha ha. Now, admittedly, that might not have been the most profitable or useful use of that, but I've done it anyway. It's one of those things that I can actually use it to destroy items that I don't want, and get stat boosts for it. So there's some kind of benefit for me here. It's not like it's a super useful item, but it can be depending on what you consume. The Void is a really useful item. I've played a heck of a lot as a Polian, which has meant that I've kind of got a basic understanding of the sort of shenanigans that I can pull with it. I mean, it's really good if you can consume a lot of the books, but of course you have to be really careful, because if you use the book and you've consumed the Bible and you end up using it when you're fighting against Satan or Mega Satan, you just die. Bible's good against Mum though, super effective. One hit kill. Oh goodness, grab your hands. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't hear Mum's laugh. That was my fault. Yeah, those hands like always remind me of the Legend of Zelda. They always used to give me an absolute nightmare when I was playing Ocarina of Time for the first time as a kid with my N64. The Forest Temple was very much my least favourite to begin with, because that's where you first encountered them, I think. And then it just got worse from there with the Shadow Temple. Oh, that was one that I hated so much. Okay, so we've got no items in here that are actually really that useful. I was hoping I could flame tier that. There we go. And we'll grab that. So the inverse cards are interesting. So they do give you some bonuses in a different way. So I think if you use the upside down reverse strength, whatever you want to call it, it gives you when you kill an enemy, they drop half a heart, I think. So it's all right. It does things. And to be fair, that chili pepper tier is becoming real handy. That bird's eye, because I don't really have a silly large amount of luck, but it's definitely enough. Now, of course, as we've seen, I've definitely failed miserably in getting to boss rush on this floor, unless I got a Mama Mega bomb, which doesn't seem to be likely because the shop doesn't have anything in it of great use. So I'm not expecting to do boss rush, which is fine. Might be able to do Hush. I doubt it, though. Not with this speed that I'm going at. Very lackadaisical. And what have we got here? What's this? Range up. And this pill is speed down. Boo. Right, off we trot. What's this card do? The Fool. That could be useful. I'll hold on to that for now. Okay, and we're going to burn you. We're going to kill you off. And got a penny. Yay! Penny. Just going to flatten all of these. Absolutely butcher them. Lovely. And grab that penny. There we go. Ooh, that was close. Alright, you. Come here. Die. Go on. Okay, so let's see. Some more little gurglings. That's fine. It is annoying when you start seeing bosses as just general enemies, but that's how it goes, this sort of game. And you're dead as well. Okay, so there's the boss. So that's where Mum is. That's fine. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that we can use. That was dumb. That was clearly not a secret wall. That might be, though. Yes, yes, it was. Oh, wow, useful. An infinite key. You know, I'm just going to spend the last of my money on this and just see what I get, if anything. Blister, some increased knockback, not really that handy. And a soul heart. So, that's a thing. Yeah. Nothing really. Actually, I've got a... oh. That was a very well timed thing. I'm hoping that I can break it. Because if you break the fortune telling machine, you have a good chance to get a crystal ball. And the crystal ball gives you vision of the level overall, so you can see where everything is, which is really helpful, unsurprisingly, who would have guessed. And it also gives you a chance to drop a card, a rune, or a soul heart. Again, all of those are really useful. Unlike running over spikes like that, because that was really dumb. So that item might be quite useful, because if you kill an enemy, you get a small protective bubble around you for each enemy you kill. So that it only lasts a couple of seconds, though, so it's kind of handy. I'll give it a go. Hanged Man. Oh yeah, it's that one. I forgot what that one did. I thought it was the... there's another one where it turns everything around it you can see into money. So let's just use this, because this means every time I kill something, I'll get some money. And you can see there's that shield popping up, because I killed something. It's pretty damn handy, if you ask me. Especially considering my just general idiocy. And there we go. So we've got ourselves a bit more money. I might just kind of... because I'm an idiot, I'm going to try to see if I can get another trinket or if I can break it. No. Another soul heart, that's useful. Toilet roll's not that useful to me. Sorry, not toilet roll, that's duct tape. I know, it looks like toilet roll to me. Hierophant, 2 more soul hearts. I can deal with that. It's lovely. I've got some more cards. And another card. So this card, 2 hearts, meh. Temperance, the moon. Okay, temperance, bloop. So I'm now going to get some money. So this is the biggest problem I have, is if something like this happens, I get the opportunity to be an idiot and try getting things. So unfortunately, I'm now going to go like, oh, this will be useful. Maybe I could do this. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. And yeah, we don't know. So I'm going to grab some money. I might use the moon card in a minute just so I can get through to the secret room on this floor. Because I found the super secret room, but I've not found the secret room. Okay, there we go. So I've got... flippin' heck, that was glorious. So I've got myself some more hearts. So I don't really need any other heart things. But I really want this to give me the crystal ball. Tooth Gobstopper gives you tooth shots, which increase your damage. Not bad. Another soul heart, don't care about that. There we go, that's what I wanted, one of these. So with this bad boy, I now get to see the map. So I'm going to consume it. Nom nom nom. Ooh, I forgot about that still. Whoop. So let's bloop out here. And I'm going to just flatten all of these. Because we might end up getting something vaguely useful. I might get something. Well, there we go. Right, so let's head on out. So we've got a good amount of health, and I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, we've got the maximum health we physically can, so that's pretty damn good if you ask me in that sense. But there are a few other things that we can do, of course. So let's see what we can do next. The next floor. So we've got 2 floors in utero. And a just shy of 50% chance of getting an angel deal. Now, we've not actually seen an angel deal yet. Only seen devil deals. Now, I don't really want one of those. I want an angel deal. Because there are a few items in the angel deals that are just... I will just throw everything at the wall to get. One of them being Godhead, because it's absurdly good. Makes all your shots have an aura of damage around them, and also makes them homing. Just looks really cool. And even other loads of different useful items. Okay, there are a few in there that I'm like, I can take it or leave it. But there's definitely some definite uses. So I'm going to use the fact that, damn, I didn't get out quickly enough. Okay, so we're going to flatten you with fire because it burns. Okay, and we've got a chest. And the thing is, those red chests can sometimes just take you to an angel or devil deal. They can give you soul hearts, all sorts. So I'm going to use my little friend to try and kill that thing. There we go. What do we got here? A chariot card. That actually could be really useful considering I'm being an idiot and hurting myself a lot. Splat, splat, splat. Okay. Just one more to go, maybe? There we go. Oh, run away from that. So, of course, because we've revealed the map, we now know where everything is. And that is really helpful. So I'm going to detonate that secret rock there. And that is I think that might be the super secret room. So only the secret room is revealed when you use well, not every mapping item only gives you the basics, but the sun and this only give you the basic mapping. And so they give you the basic layout of the map as well as where the secret room is, not the super secret room, which is only revealed by... Oh, which one is it? There's one of the runes that does that, and I can't remember which one it is. I keep wanting to say Perthra, but I know that's the change rune. Either way, just going to murder Lust here. There we go, you're dead. We've got a pill, and it's a question mark. So that means that there's a chance that I will randomly appear at any room, depending on what happens. Now, I'm saving onto this blank rune because it has a chance to be any of the runes that are unlocked. So that could be a shield for Algiz. It could be Yera for multiplication of things. It could be Perthra. It could re-roll the item. But it could also be the black rune, which destroys everything and gives it as stat boosts. Or flies, depending on whether if it's a small, not like a heart or a key or something, versus a actual item. And you're dead. Right. So that's another secret Bombal rock. Because it's secret. It's got an X on it. There we go. It's got some more money. So I kind of want to find a beggar of some description, really, don't I? And also because that would give me a boost to my angel deal chance. That was dumb. Okay, now I've got to be really careful. I say that as I continue to be stupid as hell. Right. Ooh, this is getting sketchy. There you go, you're dead. I'm going to slap that bomb there. And maybe here. Nope, that wasn't a secret wall. Yeah, no. Got to be careful of the lasers. Brimstone of Death. There we go, got a bomb. Okay, so that's probably the secret wall passage here. It's not. Okay, so I was grossly incorrect. Not the end of the world, I'll live. Okay, I'm just relying on my flame tears at the moment. Yes, die. Finally, an angel deal. Yes. Okay, so... now, one of the things that I could do... Okay, so I got some extra hearts. Oh! Okay, so that was Hagalaz activating, breaking all of the things. Okay, fine. Another Dagaz. Oh, interesting. None of those items really speak to me as something being like super crazy useful, so I'm going to consume them all. Now, that's meant that a couple of my items now actually do something, but at the same time, it's a The fish thing would have been quite useful, but not really. It's not a game-breaking thing, and I thought actually consuming all of them together might actually have been slightly more beneficial. I don't know at this point. I could be wrong. I'm just going to be lazy and use Eve's Birds of Death. So again, I've got bombs, so I can put that there if I want. I will probably come back and consume that because, again, bombs. It's another item that I can use. So the great thing about the Void is that you do end up with a very sort of customizable use item because it does the effects of everything that you've consumed, which is really handy. There we go. So I'm going to absolutely murderize all of those and not take any damage from the spikes. Being vaguely clever there. Right, so let's kill all them off. You know what, let's run him into the flames because he mimics my actions. I've played through the Water Temple. I know how to deal with people like that. Oh, goodness gracious, that's a lot of rotten hearts as well. Okay, go away. Yeah, so they're really annoying because they will link their shots together. As you can see, they're feeding each other's shots until you kill one when they could just go mad. Right, there we go, you're dead. Let's go and grab ourselves that bomb as part of our ever-increasing silly void. I didn't realise how high my luck was. That was pretty good, actually. Ooh, do things. Again, though, we were useful because it was able to give us the tracking. Oh, there's a book room. Now, that could be really handy because the books themselves can give us some really good stuff. The trouble is, one of the books, which is the Satanic Bible, I think, or Book of... No, yeah, Satanic Bible, gives you black hearts. It's all well and good. But if you use it, unfortunately, you end up finding that you're... I'm trying to think of the best way of describing it. The boss item isn't free anymore. It becomes a devil deal. So, but telepathy for dummies. I mean, homing shot's pretty useful. So, still good. I was hoping for more books because you can get up to 4 in the libraries, which is great, but sadly not enough. Okay, so we're gonna keep on going through here. Detonating things because I can. Horf. And kill that and grab those. Grab some bombs. What have we got here? So I'm going to use this so I can use Mum to stomp on Mum because this will stomp down as Mum's foot onto the enemies that I use it on. Unfortunately, it is random which ones it decides to step on. So it could do a lot of damage, or it could do something virtually pointless. But that is unfortunately the way this cookie crumbles. So I'm just going to just murderize them. Lovely. I'm going to blow that up. I don't know why I keep using bombs on them. I keep forgetting I've got flaming tears. Goodness gracious, Walrus, you absolute moron. Right, let's kill these enemies here. And then we'll go fight Mum. And then we've got Sheol, the negative. So we've got most of the way through. Let's keep it going. Down, down, down into the darkest pits. And stupid flies, stop blocking my shots. So Mum stomp, splat. There we go. And we'll keep it going with the old flame tears. They seem to be doing me quite well here. Pow, 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 pow. I really want more luck because then I can have just a constant string of flame tears. The higher your luck, the more likely it is you'll have the random tear effects. And I believe that this one caps out as soon as you get to 20 luck, 99% of your tears will be the flame shot tear, which is real good. Okay, here we go. So, Curse of the Lost. Oh, it's the Cathedral. It's not Sheol. Oh, this is even more interesting. So we are still fighting Mega Satan, but we are going to the chest. Now, there are a couple of essentially differences, as dumb as that might sound, but they do have their own advantages. The chest, you don't actually because they don't become devil deal chests when you see them. We'll see them if you're familiar with Isaac. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not familiar with Isaac? Well, you'll see what I mean when we get there. So we're fighting our way through some of the sins here. So there's envy, who can go away. Right, unfortunately, I've got a curse of the blind, so it means I can't actually see where the map is. Well, can't actually see the map. Unless I got myself a Degaz rune, because that will... why am I in the middle of the spiky things? Didn't like that. Right, let's use the doodad again. Oh, I forgot I got bombs with that. That's what hurt me last time. I've forgotten. Have I grabbed that pill? What pill is it? Oh, it's a bad trip. That wasn't good. Oh well, I've got increased damage though. Right, Azazel, blam! Die. Die. Also die. Ooh, a D6. And D20, dice shard. So this will be real handy because it means I can re-roll things should I decide to. So I may, depending on what gets dropped in here, re-roll them. But of course, being able to re-roll items is really the tricksy bit that I'm kind of holding out for. And I may save that for the chest itself, because that will be handy, being able to re-roll the items in them. Yes, please. Unfortunately, I haven't got a Yera. Now that would be a beautiful combination. A Yera and being able to re-roll what's in them, because Yera will double the items you've got there. Which is lovely. Ooh, luck up and range up. Okay, so again, we're going to get more flame shot tears, which is great. More burning. All about more burning. I should probably take a heart damage because I need to run into I'll get stat boosts if I pick up some hearts. That'd be useful. And also I'll get some damage increase. So let's just splatterize these little dips. Eat that. Die, horrible little poo shard. Die. And a slight damage increase. Oh, sorry, not damage increase. Range increase. Ooh, don't want to get holy lasered. Leave me alone, holy lasers. Because I didn't know that apparently enemies in this can call in the ion cannon. Very annoying. Righty, so here's the boss itself. And let's fight against Isaac. Here we go. Ow. Suffer my holy fire. I say holy. It's just fire. Ow! Okay. No more sky lasers. Thank you very much, Isaac. I'm taking way too much damage here. I'm being very, very dumb. Oh, other way. Nearly dead, though. Nearly dead. Oh. And down you go. Boop. Right. On to our final level. The chest. So that's where Mega Satan is. So I'm going to use this, and that'll be useful. But I'm going to re-roll the others, because I don't think... None of them really were that useful. Not the end of the world, but we've revealed the map, which means I can try and farm up some extra health before we fight Mega Satan, or some extra items. Because based on my luck, there is a chance that they will drop a chest of some description. And the chests in this instance will always have items. So there we go. A little bit of extra stats from the heart there. So let's keep it going. All the fire. All of the fire. There we go. Ugh, I don't want that. Ugh. So the dunce hat is a weird one. I've seen uses for it. It's just not an item I like using. It means that you shoot tears out in your diagonal directions at the same, like both of them at the same time, rather than having all your tears coming out the front. And I don't like it. I just dislike it. That, on the other hand, quite useful, because occasionally we'll spray out some cross tears like that. Oh. Soffa Bumbo. And we've got the chance that when I take damage, I'll drop a heart, which I have a short window to try to grab. Oh gosh, this is fiendish. There we go. I don't think I've ever fought that boss in that confined a space. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to consume the dunce like this. That was dumb. But I increased my luck again. I've got 9.4 luck. I'm going to use the Yum Heart, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to grab it once I've batteried up. That was dumb. Let's try that again. There we go. And, oh yeah, the spiders are not hostile to me now. Well, I mean, they're still sort of hostile, but not hostile. Okay. I'm going to absolutely obliterate these Lokis. Yes, suffer the flames of Samson. Suffer them. Fire seems to be the answer here. It really does. It's great. Okay, that'll be good. So I get some occasional blocking of damage. Ugh. So the bloat is one of those enemies that I believe a lot of players of Isaac really don't like. And the thing is, there's the every year's April Fool's things where the item is never what it actually looks like, and all the enemies, all the bosses are the bloat. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Bloat is one of those bosses that I just am not fazed by in the slightest. I've fought it so many times. It just doesn't at all bother me, which is weird. Because considering how dumb and klutzy I am, you'd kind of expect me to be absolutely at the bloat's mercy. Not really. Right, so we've got a little bit more to explore. There we go. It's easy. All you have to do is get behind him. As long as you're above the bloat, you've kind of won. It's fine. There we go. So we're going to absolutely flatten you. So death just burns. Excellent. And we've got So I've got... Oh, yes, I've got the oh crap transformation. Oh, that's hilarious. So it's a rare occasion that I actually get this one. So now I'm a giant turd. Oh, and I got spun as well. So the thing is, if you get 3 of an item, they are grouped in sets. So, because I've got 3 of the syringes, I got spun, which increases my damage and gives me a pill. If you get the 3 turd-based items, it means that when you destroy a poop, you get health. Which might not sound like much, but it is surprisingly useful. Because E. coli, the turdy touch, means that if you touch a basic enemy, not like a boss, you'll turn it into a poo. Yeah, freezing tears. Like, some of the tears in this get really silly. There we go. We'll ping. Oh look, it died. Yay. Well, grab the mitre, might as well. Extinguish some flames. Lovely. And we've got a soul heart from that. Lovely jubbly. And look, so we're getting lots of little pooey friends from... Not healing from these ones, because they aren't the regular turds, but because we've got our little turd friend thing. It seems to work. They don't last very long. And they will die off. So you can already see them dying off. And that's because those poos will come back, the red ones. Okay, so I think what would be funny is if we send our little friend off there to go and give Mega Satan a bit of a kicking. The funny thing is, I picked up the Emperor card. Well, question mark, Emperor. Which means that I would teleport away from this fight, fight another boss, just so I could have another item. which would be really good and all, but I kind of want to defeat Mega Satan. I probably will use it once Satan's dead. Ow. Mostly because it'll be funny. Okay, so we're killing them off. Oh, that's a bomb. Don't really want to go near that. So my little stone poos are doing quite well because they came along from that stone. Oh, got some angel poos, which are great because the closer they are to me, I get homing, increased rate of fire. So that's real helpful. Stop running away from me. I need you. I need you in proximity to me. Oh, okay, so I've probably lost quite a few of them there. Bert. Apparently, Holy Poo does this. It just gives you silly rate of fire. I mean, look at how much fire's there. Ugh, man, Satan must be like, hang on a minute. I'm pretty sure that I'm the Lord of Fire here, being that, you know, hell and brimstone and all that, but what's going on? Bert. Yeah, keep that fire rate up. Because it's destroying the shots, so I can just waltz through without issue. It's great. Yes, yes. It's nearly dead. The cracks are showing up in his face. Oh, he's killed another one of the poos. Okay, the poos are all dead now. Not the end of the world. I've still got some capability, because the luck is still there. So I'm still blowing up the shots before they get to me. And there we go. Mega Satan is dead. Victory. So let's, out of sheer complacency... Oh, it just teleports me to a random room. Fair enough, I didn't know it did that in the chest. There we go. So there's today's daily run done. We're not too bad, 328th. So if you have enjoyed, please do like, share and subscribe and let me know what other daily run silly shenanigans you'd like to see. And once again, I am the Walrus, and hopefully I'll catch you again the next time the Walrus plays The Binding of Isaac.